Hello people, and welcome in my first tutorial ever I made. And this tutorial will be about programming in Arduino, or rather for Arduino. I would like to show you how cool is this, how easy is this, and literally everyone can do it. I will show you that programming is not that scary as it seems, and my job here is to teach you in the easiest way. In series of these tutorials we will be teaching how to programming in C++, but the writing in C++ is a little bit different than writing in C++ for Arduino, and in future I will teach you how to do it. So what we will be learning in this whole tutorial series. First I will teach you the structure of program, the way how source code is made and why is this have this form. We will be teaching later about libraries, what are the libraries, what they are for, and how to use them. We will learning about the variables. Almost every program requires variables, and so as functions, and maybe we will learn how to create our own units. The units are very handy in cases that, let's assume that you are making a lot of projects and you doing some things over and over again. The units are handy in that case that you have to write them once and use them many times. You don't have to write every time again piece of code, the same piece of code over and over again. So that's why the units are very handy. And we will learning, of course, about the electronic units that we will using in our projects, how they works, how to connect them. Okay. And of course the important thing is that what we won't be learning in these tutorials, certainly we won't be learning about, we won't be get into too deep into programming. This is not typical programming lessons. This is programming lessons for Arduino, and as I said on the start, my job is to teach you, to show you in the very simple way of that. Okay, so it won't be hardcore programming lessons. In my opinion, there is no point of that. Of course, we won't be teaching about some basic of electronics. I'm assuming that if you want to get into the Arduino, you have the basic knowledge. For example, you have to know what the resistor is. You have to know what the capacitor is. You have to know how the Ohm law is working. Okay? The basic things I assume you understand. And of course we won't be learning about programming style. There are so many styles of writing codes. I saw the many flame on the forums that you should be writing in that way, you shouldn't be writing in that way. In my opinion, this is all bullshit and it's not worth to get into that. Every one of us have our own programming style about writing a code, and of course as much as you will writing code, the more beautiful the code will be to read. Okay, it's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of practice. So the bottom line is that these episodes are about to teach you in the simplest way of programming in Arduino, and of course I invite you to my webpage arturniemiec.pl, where you will find, you know, some knowledge, what you won't be find in these movies. You know, I will pass you there some materials, some code, some projects. I think it will be quite cool. So I encourage you to see my next episode, and it will be about creating a program for Arduino. So see you there. Thanks.